The following matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. And welcome back to the channel, everybody, as we get set for yet another time frame matchup in this 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens Gauntlet Challenge project. Today's opponent, as you guys can see out on the table, is none other than the 1992-93 Calgary Flames. Oh, this is going to get a big fun. This is going to be a fun time frame, if you ask me. Highlighted by stars like Mike Vernon, Al McInnes, who you see on screen, against the Habs. Who knows what's going to happen in this time frame? So as you guys can see, the adjustments have been made. A new set of 60 minutes has been added on to the timer. And for those of you that are just tuning in for the first time, this project takes place within 60 minutes to play as many games as possible within that 60-minute time frame. On average, we have played throughout this project. We have played a total of 19 time frames so far, averaging 5.32 games per time frame. So we have seen at least some time frames have seen 5, some time frames have seen 6, others have seen only rarity of them have seen 4 of them. Currently, the record stands as follows. The 76-77 Habs currently lead this time frame project, winning 14 of the 19 time frames. Currently, this is time frame number 20. They only lost 4, and they managed to tie the last one. With, excuse me, this is time frame number 21, I should say, excuse me. And for Team NHL, they have won only 4 time frame matchups. 14 of them are losses, and only 2 were ending up in a tie. Overall, the record stands as follows. The 76-77 Habs are 71-32, with a regulation record of 66-21 and an overtime record of 5-11. For Team NHL, they are 32-71 heading into Game 1 of this time frame. They are 21-66 in regulation and 11-5 in overtime. With that being said, I hope you guys are having a great day. Let's get right into some hockey with some Hockey Blast Express. And of course, if you want to order yourself a copy of the game, or if you want to see what other stuff that Play offers, you can click on the link in the description box below. That will take you to the site for the game itself. So Hockey Blast Express is available with Play Games. Keith Avalon makes great games, so a quick shout out to him. And without further delay, let's get right into things, shall we? So your starting netminders for Game 1, as mentioned, will be Ken Dryden for the Habs, as he will have a +1 shot save added to his record. So his shot save, whenever that's going to be called upon, it will be a 3 or a 4 with a dot on the shot save. At the other end of the ice, it'll be Michael Vernon being opposing, as the opposing goalie for Ken Dryden and the Habs, as he has a 3 play save star, a 1 or a 2 with a dot for both the shot and the spec save. When Calgary goes to Montreal, either Vernon or the other goaltender, Jeff Reese, will have their shot save star taken away, and we will have to refer to the decider die to decide if they have the shot save or not. So with that being said, that's Game 2. That's coming up that's coming up next in this time frame matchup. If you're watching this on the full time frame playlist, but if you're watching this on the single game playlist, stay tuned for Game 2 coming up right after the premiere of Game 1. Without further delay, let's get right into things with game one of this time frame and see who's going to be taking the advantage in this time frame. Will the clock operator please start the clock? And we're going to begin with a visitor scoring chance of a 22. It reads, home goalie must make shot save. And right away, Mike Vernon needs to roll a 1 or a 2 with a dot to make the stop, which he will do so nobody flips, and we will move on to the next segment. Home scoring chance of a 56. It reads, any visitor goalie with a square stops a Calgary goal. Yes, we do. Bill Nyrop has a square, so he will deny Calgary of a scoring opportunity. And we will move on to the next segment here in game one of this time frame. We got ourselves a quality check. This time it'll be between players 3 and 1. That is Joe Nieuwendyk against Maury Wilson. And again, if I butcher any names, I do apologize. The quality that we're looking for is hit. It seems neither Nieuwendyk or Wilson has hit. So we will move on to the next segment here in game one of this time frame matchup. Quality check between players 3 and 5. This time it'll be Otto against Van Boxmeer. The quality we're looking for is hit. Neither Otto nor Van Boxmeer have hits printed on their card. And that is going to be it for the first period here in Calgary. And after 20 minutes have been played, the score, as you can see, stands at a big fat goose egg for both Montreal and Calgary. We begin the second period with a quality check between players 1 and 3. It is Paul Ranheim against Doug Riesborough. The quality we're looking for is skill. Neither Paul Ranheim or Doug Riesborough have skill, so this currently is still a standoff through the first 25 minutes of the game. Quality check to begin the next segment between players 4 and 2. That's Al McInnes against Guy Lafleur. The quality in questioning we're looking for is speed. Guy Lafleur does have speed, so he's going to be moving in on Mike Vernon, hopefully to make a play save of a 1, 2, or 3. A 4, 5, or 6 will end up in the back of the net for Montreal. A 4 will do so, and that is going to be a 1-0 lead for the Habs. And I forgot to adjust the score board here. And I forgot to do that before the game. I do apologize. There we go. So Montreal is up 1-0 against, as the goal goes to Guy Lafleur. And 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Lemaire and I do want to keep that circle out there for Bob Gainey, so we'll give it to Nyrop. So Guy Lafleur from Jacques Lemaire and Bill Nyrop are your goal-scoring, ice-breaking, goal-scoring stat line presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. And again, if you choose to drink Bitty Beer, please remember to drink responsibly. As always, it has big taste. At a bitty price, it's Bitty Beer. We stay put here in the 10th minute of the second period with a quality check between players 1 and 2. That's Roberts against Tremblay. The quality we're looking for is smart. Oh, it looks like Gary Roberts is going to win that one, as he does have smart. So he's going to be moving in on Ken Dryden, hopefully to make a 4 or 5 with a dot to make the stop. He can't. The game is tied, courtesy of Gary Roberts scoring the game-tying goal for Calgary, and it's all knotted up at 1 apiece. 1 assist will be handed out on the play. Gary Suter. So Gary Roberts from Gary Suter are your game-tying stat line. Game-tying goal-scoring stat line presented by Doc Cola, the official cola drink of the Play Games community and of the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens Gauntlet Challenge project. We have scored 2 goals and only 4 more to go before the segment ends. Excuse me. Quality check between players 3 and 1. That's Reichel against Gainey. The quality in questioning we're looking for is star. Bob Gainey has star, so he's going to be moving in on Michael Vernon, hopefully to make a 1, 2, or 3 to stop it. He can't, and the Habs will take the lead, courtesy of Bob Gainey. It's 2-1 in favor of the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens. One assist will be handed out on the play. Pick your poison between Roberts or Jarvis or Van Boxmeer. Well, if I'm going to get rid of Gainey, I do want to keep at least the square and the circle out there for Jarvis. So I'm thinking either Roberts or Van Boxmeer. It'll be Van Boxmeer. And it will be Van Boxmeer. So Gainey will score the goal from Van Boxmeer. And the Habs take a 2-1 lead here in this 10th minute of the second period. 3 down, 3 to go until this segment automatically ends. Visitor scoring chance of a 15. It reads, home goalie must make play save. Oh, Mike Vernon needs to roll a 1, 2, or 3 to do so. He doesn't, and the Habs will keep on rolling with a 3-1 lead. Let's see who scored the goal. 6. It's player with the best shot rating. That is going to go to Steve Shutt, as he will score the goal. And 1 assist will be handed out in the play. This time it'll definitely go to Doug Jarvis. So Shutt from Jarvis will be your 3-1 stat line for the Habs. We have scored 4 in this segment, and only 2 more to go until this segment automatically ends. Home scoring chance of a 44. It reads, any home player with a power play circle symbol star, a power play circle star symbol, I should say, creates a power play goal. Just want to make sure. Nobody out there for the Calgary Flames, they don't have a power play circle star symbol. So therefore, the segment will automatically end with a no action result. We move on to the 15th minute of the second period with a quality check, this time between players 2 and anybody on the ice for the Habs. Gary Leeman is the player in question for the Flames. The quality we're looking for is skill. Leeman is not going to win this one, so pick your poison between Wilson, Roberts, or Nyrop. Let's have the red die decide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, that's Bill Nyrop, as he will win the battle between Gary Leeman for skill, and Nyrop is going to move in on Mike Vernon, hopefully to make a 1, 2, or 3 to stop the goal attempt. He doesn't, and the Habs will score. It's 4-1, courtesy of Bill Nyrop. And let's see how many assists. 2 assists. Wilson and Roberts. We were just mentioning about them. So Nyrop from Roberts and Wilson are your assist takers on the Nyrop goal to make it 4-1 in favor of Montreal. So we scored 1 in this segment, only 5 more to go. Penalty check between players 5 and 2. That is, Leeman needs to flip. The players in question for this one are going to be Musil and Lafleur. It looks like Musil is going to go to the box as Guy Lafleur is going to move in on Mike Vernon, hopefully to score a power play goal, which he will do so. It's 5-1, and probably at this point, the coach for Calgary has seen enough. Let's see how many assists will be handed on the play. 1. Doug Riesborough will be the assist taker, and Calgary is going to make a goaltending change as Mike Vernon gave his best shot at trying to stop the bleeding, but it's not enough to contain this dominant 76-77 Habs team. 2 down and only 4 more to go. Quality check between, Musil needs to flip between players, anybody on the ice for the Flames against player number 5, that is John Van Boxmeer. And the quality in question we're looking for is speed. The only two out there for the Flames that have speed is Reichel and Fleury. I do want to keep that power play circle star symbol out there, so we're going to go with Reichel, as both Van Boxmeer and Reichel do have speed, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. We got ourselves a quality check, this time between anybody on the ice for, again, it's anybody on the ice for the Flames against player number 3, that is Jacques Lemaire. The quality in question we're looking for is power. Lemaire is not going to win this one, as the Flames are going to win it off the stick of Ashton, Nieuwendyk, or McInnes. I do want to save McInnes, though, because of his assists. I do want to save Fleury for his assist as well. So we're going to go with right across from him with Joe Nieuwendyk. So Nieuwendyk is going to move in on Ken Dryden, hopefully to make a 4 or 5 with a dot to make the stop. A 5 with a dot will do so. And that is going to be it for the second period, as an eventful second period, I should say. The Habs take the lead by a score of 5-1 over these 92-93 Calgary Flames. We begin the third period with a visitor scoring chance of a 21. It reads, home goalie must make shot saves. So a 1 or a 2 with a dot will do so for Jeff Reese. No, it won't. And the Habs will take the lead at 6-1, courtesy of player with the best shot rating. The best out there is going to be Mario Tremblay. So Mario Tremblay is going to win that. Is going to score the goal, and 1 assist will be handed out on the play. How about Gainey? So Tremblay from Gainey will be your goal scoring stat line for the 6-1 lead, courtesy of your favorite Biddy Bear products. 1 down and 5 more to go. Home scoring chance of a 21. Visitor goalie must make shot save. This will be fun. 3 or 4 with a dot will make the save for Ken Dryden. It will do so. Nobody flips, and we will move on to the next segment. Another home scoring chance. This time it'll be a 33. Home player in 1. That is Brent Ashton. He creates a goal opportunity with a quality roll of power or a triangle. Although Ashton does not have power, does not have a triangle, I should say, he does have power, so he's going to be moving in on Ken Dryden, hopefully to make a 4 or 5 with a dot to make the stop. He can't, and Ashton will score the Flames' second goal of the game, and 2 assists will be handed out on the play. How about McInnes and Fleury will assist Brent Ashton on the 6-2 goal scoring stat line. And 1 down in this segment and 5 more to go. We got ourselves a penalty check between anybody on the ice for the Flames against player number 2. That's Jimmy Roberts. This is going to be a tough one. We could tie, or we can't go on the Flames can't go on the power play, because if you force the Montreal Canadiens to go on the power play, and if they score, the game is probably it's going to be pretty much over. So dot, let's have the decider die decide. Dot, we tie. And we will tie. So between Ranheim and Markov, who will be it? Dot, it will be Markov. And it will be Markov. Oh, excuse me, Makarov, I should say. Sorry. And as both guys have the same penalty rating of 0.5. And that's going to be it for this segment here in the third period. quality check between okay. So anybody on the ice for both teams. So whenever this happens, I look at the home side first, rolling the red die. So with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is an automatic reroll. Player number 1, that's Paul Randheim for the Flames, and he's going to go up against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as a reroll. Player number 4, that's Rick Chartraw. The quality in question we're looking for is power. Rick Chartraw is going to win that one as he does have power, so he's going to move. He's going to move in on Jeff Reese, hopefully to score. Hopefully, to net himself a play save of a 1, 2, or 3. He won't, and it's 7-2, courtesy of Rick Chartraw. And 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Lafleur and Schutt are your Chartraw are your assist takers on the Rick Chartraw goal to make it 7-2 in favor of the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens. One down, and Reinhardt needs to flip. There we go. We have done the stats will tell. Visitor scoring chance of a 33. Choice visitor player rolls for rebound goal using shot stars +2. Oh man, I really do wish I would get taken those assists back um, from the 2 players that I just flipped in the 1 and 2 spot. But we're gonna definitely have to go with Mario Tremblay. So a 2 or 3 with a dot will score the goal. It won't. Reese will save it, and we will move on to the next segment. Visitor scoring chance of a 31. Choice visitor player rolls for rebound goal using shot stars +2. We don't have anybody out there to apply, so we're going to go with Jarvis. So he needs to roll a 1 or 2 to score the goal. He won't. That's going to do it. Stop the clock. Oh man, I am really, really, really mad that I flipped the 2 players when Chartraw scored the 7-2, the game winner in the 15th minute of this here in this last period here of game 1. But either way, the Flames will fall to the Habs as the Habs take a 1-0 time frame series advantage, winning game 1 by a final score of 7-2. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in to game 1 of this time frame matchup between the 92-93 Calgary Flames and the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens. And again, I do um, um, if you are watching this on the full-time playlist, game 2 will be coming up really shortly, right after the Biddy Beer game summary presented by your favorite Biddy Beer products. If you choose to drink Biddy Beer, please remember to drink responsibly. As always, it has big taste at a Biddy price. It's Biddy Beer. And if you're watching this on the single game playlist, game 2 will be up very shortly, right after this video of game 1 goes live. So without further delay, thank you so much for watching. And once again, the final score, the 76-77 Habs will take game 1 and take a 1-0, 1-0 time frame advantage in this time frame, heading to the Forum in Montreal by winning it here in Calgary by a final score of 7-2.